Sometimes things just work out better the second time round. Speaking of which, I have some news.
Actually,
I am getting remarried.
Once upon a time, I had a home on the range, but not anymore. Well, it's no use crying over spilled milk. Speaking of which, that's me.
I can't believe he walked in with a knife in his head and is walking out an hour later to go to a ball game.
Speaking of which, any chance you want to go to the game too?
And I'm gonna live the hell out of this life. I'm gonna swim and eat and kiss and dance and maybe even make love to, well, someone, eventually. Speaking of which, temptation awaits.
You're gonna be okay? Yeah. For sure. Of course. I'm just so glad I took a risk. Speaking of which, the guy over there has been staring at you all night.
I'm just jealous of your restraint. I have none. I delight in hedonism. Speaking of which, what are we doing tonight?
Funny you should ask.
Well, I wasn't asking you.
Party at the grill. You'll love it.
How can you play that thing? It's so hot.
Takes my mind off the heat. Speaking of which, why don't you put some clothes on? I can't cool off when you dress like this.
Speaking of which, speaking of which, speaking of which.
Speaking of which, speaking of which, speaking of which.
Speaking of which, speaking of which, speaking of which.
Speaking of which, speaking of which, speaking of which.
Speaking of which, speaking of which, speaking of which.
Speaking of which, speaking of which, speaking of which.
Speaking of which, speaking of which, speaking of which.